Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Oh, I have a headache. So, it is an absolutely beautiful day here in Norwood, Georgia. And I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I've got a little bit accomplished today, but most of all, I learned a lot in the Word of the Lord today. And, oh, I'm telling you, Teresa and I, we really hit the nail on the head whenever we started doing this Bible study. Um, I should open it right. Oh, there we go. It's a little book that she got me, and we decided to do it together. Now, when we get finished this one, I'm gonna try to pick one, but um, it has been really wonderful. We're done with all the ladies that we are. This thing's got the scriptures that you read, you know, every day to go through the Bible, which I've done many times. But boy, I'm telling you, since I'm actually studying on it, it's kind of funny how God makes things. We read the Bible and we can just read it and read it and read it and never get a thing, or something might shoot out at us. But when we really study the Bible, is when God gives you. I guess he didn't want me to have the doors open. I gotta fix that. Yeah. Sweet. That or the devil's trying to keep me from talking to y'all about this. The wind is pretty strong today, as you can see. I mean, it did knock the door wide open, knock the door closed, and I had it latched, or I had something in front of it. Here we go. So, goodness gracious, my nose is itching off. Somebody's coming to see me. Yahoo! Probably the post lady. Anyways, hey Christy, how's it going today, darling? It is amazing to me how much everybody say, read your Bible, read your Bible. Well, you can read your Bible, but if you don't study what you're reading, you ain't really getting God's blessings bestowed on you. And, you know, it's just really, and it's nice to share with somebody else. So I suggest that anybody who is reading the Bible and trying to study it and learn from it, they get a partner to discuss it, because that partner will see things that we didn't see, and we will see things that they didn't see, and it opens both of your eyes. So, I can't get over how my head hurts today, though. I should probably take my blood pressure. I didn't do that today. I've been running a little high lately, and I know that's probably because of Linda's Linda's birthday. It's been a hard week for me. I miss her terribly. Oh, sorry. Um, yeah. And we just have a different perspective than men. Yes. But I believe that it's very important for a husband and wife to do Bible study together too. And it not to be all one-sided. Um um I think it's really important for a couple to grow together and do Bible study together. Man, my head hurts. But I took Nani out. I mean Nani. Oh, I love you, Nani. I'm sorry I miss you so bad. I took Oscar out and put him in Big Bird's cage out underneath the pole barn today so we'd have some quiet time. So he wouldn't be crazy. Cindy's birthday and holidays are hard. She was so joyful about holidays. Yep, definitely, definitely. Linda was in a. It's funny. I think that the people that knew her were like me. They really didn't see the handicapped child that she was. I think they just took it for granted that she was in a wheelchair and she was just Linda, because she was so bright and she was so cheerful and she was always um, trying to help people and trying to share Jesus with everybody. I really raised a beautiful child. Although I'll tell you, she had her mean side too. She could flat put you in your spot if she didn't like what you were saying. I can remember when David and I first started dating, um, after we got our divorce and we were getting back together again. I refused to tell them what I was doing because I didn't want to draw the kids into our um getting back together again because I felt like it would be very how do I say that? If we had if they knew that we were seeing each other again, that they might have issues with it before we could decide whether we wanted to continue to see each other. So she was pissed. She wa- I I asked her to babysit Ashley one day and David and I went on a date um over to Kissimmee learning how to um um train horses because he always wanted a horse ranch. And he wanted to learn different ways to than what he already knew on how to train horses. So, oh my word, she had a fit. She said, "If you don't tell me who you're seeing, I promise you, Mom, I'm gonna. You're not gonna like it very much. I may even move out." I mean, she was furious. She says, "I want to do a background check on him and make sure he's all right for my baby sister to be around." I mean, she was just livid. And I finally had to give in and tell her. It was hilarious. That's the only time I think I've ever seen her mad, mad. And then she was even more frustrated with me. "Why did you hide it, Mom?" I'm like, "Because I didn't want you guys to be involved in it. We didn't." But And now it's gone sometimes. So, and I think the kids are okay that we're not seeing each other anymore. But, anyways, get off that subject, Catherine. Let's see here. Good afternoon. Hey, Brenda. My parents got back together after I married and left home. Ah, I didn't know they had separated, Christy. Oh, well, I think I would have loved Linda. Yes, you would have. She was a cracker. She would just crack you up so bad. She j- she had she was funny, and I mean, she would just do stuff to just she should have been a comedian in some ways. And yet she could be so serious in others. I don't know. She was just different. But anyways, I don't want to I'm trying not to think of her too much because every time I think of her I want to cry. So, I got my garden. I don't know if I've got to put out another. Oh, I didn't do that today. I should do that. I've got to put out another video that I made, and I think I will do that right now if it's okay. Sorry guys. I can't believe I didn't do this. I was supposed to okay it. Edit. Public. I was supposed to do that this morning and my brain just didn't work. I was too busy. Too busy today. And you'll see it in my next video how busy I was this morning. I've been out strolling around feeding animals. I got the bird outside, so we have a quiet, beautiful thing. And yeah. Now I have to clean up his mess. I think looking at at my what do you call that weather, the lows at night, well, please don't knock it over again. That wind is horrible. I think I'm gonna have to tie that door open. From today until next Wednesday, the lowest it will get is 33, and I think he'll be all right outside. I'll just keep him covered at nighttime and open it up during the day. So I will get to have a clean house again and not bird seed and feathers flying all over the place. Let's see here. My parents were married 26 years, divorced for 7 years, then remarried. Wow. A lot of people do that. That's weird. I said a vehicle was. I hear a plane. Maybe that's what it was. Hey Nancy. Nancy, I've been praying really hard. I asked the people at church yesterday to pray too. Anyways, I won't discuss that anymore because you know what I don't want anybody to overhear us. So whew, I had a pretty good time. I don't remember what I was saying before I got distracted by the cameras. Uh I did take my shot yesterday, so I should be more clear-headed, but my head hurts really bad, so I don't know. My grandmother never stopped praying they would get back together again. Oh, that is so sweet. My girlfriend Diane and her husband got back together again too, which is beautiful. They're a great couple. I very blessed to be up here right now because it is so beautiful, so calm, so quiet, and I just can't wait to start this garden. I really can't. I'm probably going to jump the gun, guys. Probably. I am going to do the garden a little different. Um I was going to have I really thought really hard about having the opening over on this side or having it down on that end, but I really liked the fact that the opening was on this side towards the road. Gave me an ability to go in easily with the tractor and not have to go through the yard or anything. So I'm going to keep it there. And you'll see all the plans on this next video that I'm putting out for today. Um, but I'm pretty excited and trying to get everything figured out what I am planting. I definitely need to get a lot in the garden that I haven't already done. I want to get my um onions and my garlic put in right away. Those are way past time. I need to get them in the garden. And I'm not going to plant peanuts yet. I'm going to wait until April. At least wait later on in March to plant those. And I'm just going to plant a lot of stuff. The air quality here is started to improve. Wildfire burned 600 acres near me. They stopped it at 19 miles away, but I got really sick from the smoke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. Are you back home now? You just got to plant peanuts in Georgia. Yeah. Well, I'm planting peanuts. I know that sounds crazy. I'm planting peanuts for the macaw because he eats a lot of peanuts. And I am going to plant sunflowers also. She's going to get me a 50-pound bag. Although, 50-pound bag only costs us $36. And they will go quite a far. But I think that I'm going to plant some of those sunflowers and some wildflowers out there by the road. I'm telling too much about my video coming up. I need to hush. Hello, Linda. Linda, I would love to be able to talk to you. Um, I think I'm gonna messenger you later on and let you know some stuff. I don't know if you take calls through Messenger or if you just want me to type out what I need to say to you. Oh, there is a car. Mr. Brown's leaving. Um, um, I have sourdough and I made pancakes with the what do you call it? Discard, and I really wasn't pleased with them. It's not. It's all of a sudden the sourdough doesn't seem to be rising as much. Maybe it's not hot enough in the kitchen because I did turn the heat off. I don't know. So maybe it's just the starter is too warm. I don't know. I mean, too cold. And I want to talk to you about my and send you a picture of my kombucha. It looks funny. Let's see. Uh, no, it was Talladega National Forest. Oh, so you're not home. Who's taking care of all your critters, Christy? Or did you bring them all with you? If I recognize it's you and am expecting the call, I do. Looking forward to it. Okay, sweetheart. I'll do that later on whenever I get off the live stream. Um okay, so um trying to think what all I wanted to tell you guys. I just can't get over the stuff that Teresa and I are learning through this Bible study. It's totally, totally awesome. They came with me except for a few chickens a neighbor has been feeding. Aw, good. Are you going to be there until it gets warm again, or? I don't know why my cameras keep going off. Don't think I got any chickens out. No, please. I don't see nothing back there. Maybe it's catching the. That was a back camera. Now maybe it's catching uh the sheets. I washed all the sheets that was over top of the green stalks and put them up. I'm having difficulties figuring out where to put the green stalks because I don't want the green stalks to obscure the view in the backyard, so I may have to move my camera. And I think I might just do that because I think I've got another place that would be good for the camera, that camera. But yeah. I want to be able to see the back porch. So I might just leave that camera there and put another camera where I don't know. I don't know what to do. I like to be able I like the fact that I can look on the camera in case somebody ever comes here. It'll let me know somebody's in the yard, that kind of thing. And I think that the day that that young man came to the door, I think that um it woke me up. If I had not have been asleep, I'd have been out there finding out what that kid was doing in my yard, which I really feel bad. But, you know, um, I don't know. So, I, uh, probably be back and forth during the winter. Yeah. Well, at least it'll give you a chance to because I know how hard it was on you in the trailer, in the camper when you were full on winter last year. And we don't need you getting sick again. So, I think everybody's starting to warm up again, though. Um, let's see here. Yeah, um, even in Kentucky, several places it's in the 50s today. So that's good. I don't know what the temperature is where you're at, Linda, but I've got for Barlow it's 55 and Grand River it's 51. Katie's is 53. I think you're above Barlow. I think you're above Teresa, aren't you? So you'll probably be even lower, maybe in the high 40s. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Yep. And back in Cocoa, it is 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Can you believe it? No. Okay. So this coming week on Thursday is supposed to be 75 and Friday is 77. Now, is that crazy? That's crazy. It really is. So I'd like to get some stuff in the ground before then, but it's going to start dropping back off again the beginning of next week. And the lowest at nighttime will be on Tuesday at 33, and during the day it'll be 52. So I don't know how long this weather is gonna stay around, but I really would love to get to planting. It's supposed to be 75 here on Thursday. Wow. Goodness gracious. I can't remember where you're at right now. And I need y'all's prayers. Tomorrow I'm going to a doctor because I have some concerns. And I was able to get in right away, and I just really want to make sure everything's okay. So it's a little crazy. East Central Alabama. So you're south of where you're at. So that's good. I've got to figure out some kind of remedy. I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's the what do you call it? Mm, I don't know if it's the stress of, the time of year or, you know, um grief or what it is, but my blood pressure has been a little bit high. And so I've got to come up with a remedy that I can bring my blood pressure down, which is really bizarre because I've always had low blood pressure. In northern Crittenden County, Kentucky today. According to my weather station, it's 58 on my south facing porch in the sun away from the wind. It's 70 right now. Wow. It is fault spring. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm afraid of here too. It's going to be a fault spring and I'll get everything out there and it'll start coming up and then it's going to burn it up. So that's one reason why hung up the plastic so that it can dry good, hopefully. I washed it, washed all the dirt and stuff off of it. And but yeah. Me too. I've always had low blood pressure until I got older. Yep. I've always had low blood pressure. Um and um what do you call it? Hypoglycemia, where I have to eat a lot. But now I'm putting on weight. Of course, the Dr. Peppers don't help. So I'm going to get off of them. I may drink one every once in a while, but I am going to give them up. I remember there was always a time before spring we called blackberry winter. Talking about blackberries, I need to find some blackberries. I don't I don't think that they had any blackberries in the um things. I have to ask her if they have blackberries. So um parsley is good for regulating blood pressure. I just looked out there in the thing, and I think because I put my parsley and my strawberries in the greenhouse, I believe they got burnt up. Even my cat's getting fat, not as much critters to catch. He would bring me a mouse or mole almost every day in Tennessee. Blackberry winter in our part of western Kentucky used to always be around the second week of May. Wow. It stopped being that and just comes whenever it wants to a long time ago. Hmm. I am like and through all this stuff, I probably should take 3 or 4 days and go down to Florida and clean my yard out and get rid of all the damage that the cold did down there. I'm telling you, I want you to see. I'm going to pull up my uh backyard and show you how badly it is burnt. Can you see that? How badly everything is burnt? Just heartbreaking. Even the bananas, all those are my all those right there are my bananas. I'm just like and get this. See right here? Palm trees. Those palm trees don't even look like they've been touched by the cold. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna go back home to Florida and clean all this mess up. I mean, hey, I can see my yard and all the junk now. It's crazy how nasty it is. But that's okay. I've got to finish taking down the coop and bring that chain link down here and or up here and different things, and I'm going to take all that boards down and bring it with me too, because hey, that's a lot of money in that stuff. And I can unscrew it all and bring it down here with me. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see, where was I at? James is calling Boo Kitty Chubbo. That's funny. My goodness. The thing in Florida, even if it rains, it doesn't last long with the sandy soil. Yep. Yes, it is. And you can reuse there. Yes. Yes, I can reuse all that. I'm going to put that on that rabbit tree back there because I know it sounds crazy, but I'm scared to death the coyotes are going to get my rabbits. Just saying. I've got to go today and get there was something else I was supposed to do today. Oh, I've got to get all the doctors' names and everything. I cannot believe I haven't done that. I've got to get all the doctors' names and everything and take them to the doctor today. They won't kill him if I wait another day. But I do need to go. I found out that I can give my rabbits ivermectin. I lost a couple of rabbits for the them getting away, the gray rabbit and the white rabbit, but I lost a rabbit in the beginning that Holland and Lily had given me that came from their friend, and they had ear mites, and I mean it was still going on and I didn't know it. And I tried to treat them. Well, Another one had gotten it, and I tried and tried, and I even bought special ear stuff and sprayed in this ear and everything, and it didn't do anything. Well, this one over here has got them too. So, um, talking with my friend John that lives across the street from Wimlin, not the rabbit John, not the guy that gave me the rabbits, but he said ivermectin, give them a shot of that because the ear mites are parasites, and it will kill them. And I said, "Oh, never thought about that." So we looked it up, but it says that you are not supposed to give it to a rabbit that you are going to eat. But people take ivermectin all the time. So maybe you can't maybe I shouldn't worry about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see. The soil here is terrible. Red clay and rock. I told James if he wants a garden, he may have to put in raised beds. Yes. And the best time to buy raised beds and stuff like that, if you're going to buy, anything like I got, is back in November. They were so dirt cheap because they were trying to get everything out for Christmas and stuff like that, for sales on that. And I haven't looked at the prices now, but because people are putting in spring gardens and stuff like that, I imagine they're probably going up. Hey Susan, we used mineral oil and the vets to smother the ear mites. I used to do that. I used to use peroxide to clean it out, and then we used olive oil, but that wasn't working with these rabbits. Always use mineral oil too. I'm sorry that I'm so late. Bad night. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I had a hard time trying to get anything done before I got on here because I got up late this morning, and my Bible study went so long this morning. I'm like, I can't get up late no more. You need to treat the cages also. Yes, I do. In fact, I'm going to get the pressure washer after them. I'm just hoping. And it's kind of weird. None of the 3 rabbits that I got from John have got it. And at least that I know of, the gray one doesn't. I mean, he's running around outside and I don't see anything wrong with him. And he's the one that's been with him the most. Well, him and the black one. The black one was in with the white male, and I don't see anything on her. I think it's a girl. I hope it's a girl. I need to check them and put them together and get them mated out so that they'll have me some babies. But would he be sterile if he's so infected? I don't know what Brenda used, but I used peroxide, and then I used vinegar on the cages and washed it down. Some animals have autoimmune problems and have a hard time fighting off parasites. Yeah, and that's why I thought that it would be great to go ahead and use this. Teresa uses tea tree oil too, for the parasites. I just think that I, I hate using chemicals, but I think ivermectin might be the thing for it, because being that I've lost two to the parasites. And I don't know, how do they get mites? That's what I want to know. Where do they come from? It's like weird. Sorry, guys. Got bad indigestion today. And I want to know, because I'm going to put Oscar back there with them in that same area. Should I can be concerned about him getting those? That's what I'm worried about. Birds and other wild animals bring them in. Hmm. Well, I haven't had any contact with any other animals, so I don't know. That's kind of strange. If other birds bring them in, then that means that Oscar could get them. Maybe I shouldn't put him in with them. Maybe I should just keep him out. I don't know. I worry about him getting getting a hold of him. Yeah, if you have to use something stronger, do it. Watch a YouTube guy lose all his sheep because he refused to use a commercial dewormer. It was heartbreaking. Yep. I get it that there are things that you can do naturally, but I think that sometimes it's easier on the animal to just use a chemical and get it over with so that they can heal. But my only concern with using the ivermectin would be, do you want to eat that animal after it, because of the what do you call it, the Google search. But John uses it with his coonies, and we eat the pork, so you know he doesn't use antibiotics. He uses the ivermectin, though, to keep them wormed, which he could be worming them better by using pumpkins and stuff like that. But would that get all the worms, the pumpkins? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something that I've always fought with. I think there's a time for it to get out of the animal system before consuming. Yes. I kind of agree with that too. It's kind of like when we take antibiotics or something like that, I'm sure it will finally work its way out. They have contact even if it was just a lone field mice trying to keep warm in their bedding. I try to go as natural as I can. Yeah, so do I, Christy. I don't ever, I used to put the stuff on Chester for fleas because Florida was so bad, but I haven't done anything in a couple of years, and he hasn't had any fleas on him. Now, the way he rolls around in the grass, he may get some. There was dogs here before, so I'm sure there is flea eggs in the ground. I'm sure there is, and that worries me because I don't want my animals to get fleas, and I don't want to get fleas jumping on me. Because when it gets cold and then it gets hot, that's when all the fleas break out. And I had my first mosquito bite me last night, sitting right here in this chair. I was so mad I couldn't see straight. I said, "Okay, how did that happen?" Well, I had the front door open last night and the screen not on it. I'm like, Catherine Marie, you know better. So, this is what I did to try to keep my mind off of Linda. Friday, we had a get together at church and we had so much fun. We had lasagna dinner and they had some games and stuff like that. So I left there and I went over to Wilma's and we played Yahtzee. And then I came back on home. And then Saturday, um, I worked around here all day and went to town, got some trees and bushes and stuff like that, and was working on putting some stuff in. And then went to Wilma's for dinner, and we had tacos. My favorite. I love tacos. And one of my favorite. I love food, period. What can I say? And then so yesterday got up, went to church, heard a really nice sermon. I can't remember the fellow's name, but he gave us a really nice sermon. And then Wilma says, "You have to come over to the house after church." I'm like, she doesn't normally act like that. I said, "Well, I had planned on it." She said, "Well, make sure you do." So I'm like, "Okay." Well, then I get there and Mike hands me a bouquet of flowers. And then Kim comes in and she hands me a rose and a balloon. And I'm like, "This is so sweet." She said, Mike got us all flowers and he wanted to make sure that he asked me to make sure that you came so that he could give it to you. I said, "Oh, thank you." And so then we had dinner. I wasn't going to stay for dinner, but I said, "What the heck? I'm already here." So we had delicious dinner. We had fried chicken, and Kim makes the most delicious mac and cheese, and she bakes it, and it is so good. I'm gonna have to get the recipe from her. And then um what else did we have? Green beans and mashed potatoes and what else did we have? I don't remember what all we had, but oh, my favorite, her cream. Wilma makes her very own homegrown cream corn. It's the only cream corn I like, and it is delicious. It is just like, it is delicious. So, um, I tried to talk them into playing a game before I went home, but they were tired. No, no, no. I tried to talk them into playing a game before dinner, and she said, "No, no, no." I said, "Okay, maybe afterwards," but they were kind of tired, and the kids was still there. Carmen had come over from Carmen is Wilma's granddaughter. She's in from college um yesterday. So I'm sorry guys. It's really killing me, this heartburn. Let's see, what did I see? I do the same, Christy, but will take them to the vet and give them meds if it comes down to it. Yep. I treated my dogs for fleas before going to Tennessee. No fleas for 3 years, and then boom, horrible fleas. Everybody up there had problems with fleas last year. I think the weather conditions have something to do with it. I grew up on baked mac and cheese, but my mom ran everybody out of the kitchen and didn't really teach us to cook. Oh, how sad. My grandma, she was such a good teacher. But she ran everybody else out but me. I don't know why. The wild critters in your area has a lot to do with it. Yeah, a lot of coyotes in my area and had a lot coming closer. Um, yeah, and that's something else too, guys. I ain't heard no coyotes here up until just recently. I thought it might have been dogs. There is a dog back that way, but I think I heard coyotes coming from that way. So they're out looking. It's kind of weird. I'm seeing a lot of dead deer. There's two right now, two dead deer on the way to Wilma's. One's over here on mm, Jack Ray, and then one on Cadley. And I'm like, this is crazy. And they're not little ones, they're big ones. They'll do it, Christy. Squirrels carry them too. Yep. I'm just hoping I don't have problems with them this year. I mean, I'll give him flea stuff if I have to, but I don't. If I don't have to, I don't want to. Because, to be honest with you, as much as it is to try to do everything naturally, I don't want my animal to be miserable. And fleas will make them miserable and make them sick whenever they're biting them all the time and drinking their blood. That makes them sick. So I want them to be happy and healthy. But so anybody got any prayers today? I know what Nancy's is. Nancy, is it okay for me to pray yours out loud? Please carry disease too. There is always dead deer on the side of the roads here. Yep. Me, please. Okay, Susan. Um, so I also have some prayers I'm going to say to pray for that I'm not going to give names for um just because I think it needs to be I think this prayer needs to be prayed. So um hope it's not the deer wasting disease. Oh, no, no, no. These deer are being hit by cars. So, uh dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we have, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you um heal us and feed us and uh give us peace and um help us to keep faith that you're going to take care of every little thing that we need, Lord. Um, Lord, there are people that need your special loving hands on them. Susan's one. I'm sure she's hasn't said exactly what's going on, but she said she had a bad night. So, Lord, please help her. I'm sure it's um I'm hoping that it's not anything bad, but I'm sure it's something that you can take care of and make her feel better. And Lord, um, I pray for Nancy's health and help her to get stronger and give her peace in her life, Lord. And I pray for I have a friend who has um, a family member that is in the satanic rituals, and I pray, Lord, that you strike that from them. Please, Lord, heal their heart and teach them the right thing. Don't let the devil get a hold of them anymore. They have children that are being influenced by this, and they are influencing children with this. And I pray, Lord, that you chastise them and let them know that they're teaching their children evil, and um just bring them close to you, Lord. Love them, but chastise them too and get them on the right straight and narrow, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless my family. um Thank you for healing Becky's family from being sick so badly. And I just thank you for giving me beautiful children and a good family, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you keep them all um, healthy and Let them have a good day today. Thank you for the beautiful call this morning from Jason Becky. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless them beyond your measures. They love you, and I just thank you, Lord, that you've given me children that are putting you first in their life. And thank you, Lord, for all that you do for me. Help me to go to the doctor tomorrow and get my fears relieved with there's nothing wrong, Kathy. So, and if it is something wrong, that I've caught it quick enough and it can be taken care of. Please, Lord, ease this headache of mine and heal me in your precious name. Amen. Drive back to evil. That's right. And I'm gonna just say that this person that I am asking prayers for her family, just please keep them in your prayers, because it's very, very hard to watch your children teach their children satanic stuff. And I just it's heartbreaking. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I've got a ton of stuff to do today, and I've got to get those paperwork all together so I can take it to the doctor and drop it off tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait to go to town tomorrow and do everything in one day. So I thank you very much for being here, and y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. And I hope your day is as warm and cozy as mine. Thank you, Susan, and you too. I hope and pray that if you're sick, that it's better. If there's something troubling you, that it works its way out. Talk to you later, honey. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this now. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you on Wednesday night. Bye now.